newly opened Fornetto Mai offers a unique take on straight-ahead cooking. This pan-Italian restaurant is cozy, intimate, and is just the thing for relaxing in a casual yet elegant atmosphere. We stopped in to sample their incredible wine list and visit with our friend, Thomas Bellew.
I'm at the newly opened Fornetto Mai restaurant with my guest host and friend, Thomas Bellew. And before I introduce him, let me tell you that this is one of the quiet centers of wine lovers in Chicago. Not only does he teach a course in wine, but this restaurant has the hotel is one of the finest selections of wine in the country. So Thomas, thank you so much for inviting me in. And tell me a little bit about your restaurant.
Well, David, so nice from you to come down, but you're too generous. We actually really are the hub or the hangout spot for all wineries nationally and internationally. I don't want to drop names, but anybody who comes in the wine industry
stays here.
Stays here. They do.
They do.
They have no choice.
There you go. Now, so talk about the new restaurant. It's basically taken the finest from the northern regions of Italy, taken them, brought them in with a little touch of Asia. Would that be correct?
Kind of.
Okay.
We actually followed Marco Polo's route going to China from Venice, which you would call the Silk Road cuisine.
Okay. So you brought back with you some pastas, some rice, things like that?
Truly. Pasta and rice originates from China.
Yes, yes.
Or the Orient.
Okay.
While all deep frying originates from Venice with Marco Polo.
Okay.
So when you hear about the great tempura, and they say this is Japanese, this is Chinese, don't believe that.
Why don't you describe to me what we've got here?
Great. We have a Caesar salad in a garlic tuile. It's actually very simple Caesar salad, but the presentation and the whole feel is almost like a bird's nest. So incredibly almost oriental.
All right. Over here.
There you go. You have some chickpeas with some octopus grilled. Very simple. Little lemon, herb sauce with white wine, certainly.
One of the strengths of this hotel, besides Thomas, is his assistant manager, Mr. Berger, and who will be here in a minute, who teaches these wine class with him. And feel free when you come in here to really learn about wine and enjoy it.
Thank you.
If there's something in my career that I wish I knew more of, it was wine.
Well, you're taking my classes anyhow. Well, but truly, I probably trained, I would say, 10% to 20% of all the certified sommeliers in this country.
Well, let's talk about the pot stickers here.
Oh, these are actually
handmade
dumplings. They from the Oolong region. We actually offer them with 3 different fillings. We offer it with pork, or with beef, or with some seafood.
Tell me about your chef.
Our chef actually is Eric Wickland. He's a kind of confusion like I am, or our cuisine. He's half Italian, half Swedish. And has a great history. He worked in the Bellagio in Las Vegas with Todd English, who we all know, very famous chef. I think his passion is what really carries us through in his cooking. Very pure, again, not what I call fusion cuisine, but a straightforward cooking.
Okay, and then
let's
he's
take
brought
a short rib risotto.
It's an Asian, really.
It's a kind of Asian influence, but very down American, if you take it. It's just the way he formatted it. It's a pure potato puree. They tender, they juicy.
I was going to suggest that we talk about this next dish here, but why don't we go in the kitchen and watch Chef Eric make it? And I'll have another glass of wine.
That's a fantastic idea because that's his secret, not mine.
All right, here we go.
Cheers.
Hi, my name's Eric Wickland. I'm the chef here at Fornetto Mai. I'm here to prepare our gingered salmon. First, we're going to start off with some fresh cutlets of salmon. What I got here is a blanched leek, just some fresh celery, some fresh ginger, and some scallions. So we take the salmon, we're going to cut it into just 2 cutlets, kind of form it into a yin-yang effect. Take a blanched leek, nice and tender. Wrap it around. We're just going to do some skewers just to make sure it holds together. And then we're going to take fresh celery. It's got a lot of water in it, so it's going to help steam the salmon. Just a little salt and pepper. All right, fresh ginger. Lots of ginger. It looks like a lot, but you need it. And just garnish just a little oil. Get the leek nice and crispy. We're going to put in the oven for about 6 minutes, nice hot oven. Salmon was baked, nice crispy leek, roasted ginger on top. We're going to go right on top of the potato puree. Got a plum wine reduction. Just going to drizzle that over it. Lots of plum wine. Just clean it up a bit. Throw some sexy scallions on top. Call it a dish. And this is our gingered salmon.
We're back and the chef is just doing an amazing job in the kitchen. Let's talk about some of these desserts a little bit.
This is a passion fruit and mango mousse.
You make these in-house?
In-house, done by the chef, personally. And I'm having a most incredible lemon tart, close to a tarte tatin, but more American in the approach.
Thomas, I want to say thank you very much for inviting me in here today. Why don't you give everybody your phone number, your address, and when you're open, most importantly.
Well, we're located a half a block off Michigan Avenue on East Delaware Place. Address is 107 East Delaware Place. Our number is 312-573-6300. That's 6300. And we open basically for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we actually have our pizzeria right behind where you can take your wood-burning pizzas from 11 a.m. to midnight, any day, anytime.
There you go. Hey, guys, this is Tony Berger and Chef Eric again. I want to thank you for letting me in, and lots of good luck with the restaurant.
David, thank you for coming. Thank you.